Agenda West Side Beer.
It's been 5 hours. Yesterday when we saw all the casting announcements, we didn't get a She-Hulk.
Thank God.
All I'm saying. Welcome to the episode of the West Comics. My name is Frank. Sonny is here.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Frank too.
What? Yep.
I did it one time when we did like the intro, and I said my name's Frank.
Oh, shucks.
What's up, cuties?
What's up?
What's up?
The hot dog, corn dog, Paul is here.
Howdy, bud.
Go Yankees.
I knew he was going to say that.
I have nothing else to add. I'm glad that everyone's here. Thank you.
You're back from that.
Wet Ass Mountain.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, girl.
How was the trip? It was good?
It was great. Fantastic. Thank
Yeah,
you for asking.
we caught up.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right. I could not. Yeah. You guys don't know why we're laughing.
All right.
Anyways, please move along.
Brother Marcus is here.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Looking like you've been working out. Looking trim and nice and
Oh,
sexy.
thank you. Yeah, I try.
And over there in the lounge,
He's already started.
I think he's already
Is that the third one already?
He's already finished at
One.
least one. Uncle nephew Shane is here in the lounge.
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a callback. You had your story before we went on, but I'm wearing it because Eva's father, my father-in-law, used to work at Stardust as well.
Oh, awesome.
So
Nice.
this is a tribute also to him.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's rad.
Bob, wherever you are, I miss you, Bobo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
That's a dope shirt, actually.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring anybody down, but
Some vintage Vegas?
I can make it worse, but I won't.
oh gosh, you always do.
Mr.
Just kidding. I love you.
My dad died 13 years ago.
Jesus
tomorrow.
Christ.
Oh,
Get him on the show.
Mr. Buckley.
He got me.
That's a Coolio reference for our deep cut fans.
Well, that's a Paul Coolio reference.
Oh, my goodness.
Save us, please, Frank. Before it just started.
Oh, man. Already.
Yesterday, we got our first, casting announcements. 5.5 hours worth of us seeing the back of 27 chairs.
Yes, dude.
Who knew seeing chairs could be so exciting?
Oh, monumentous.
With names on them.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the latest Andor season 2 trailer that dropped a couple days ago. No cool song in the trailer, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Damn it.
We're also going to talk about the last 2 weeks probably being the thickest.
Two C's.
With 2 C's, new comic book days, back to back. My wallet is crying.
Yeah,
This has been a really big 2 weeks as far as new comic book day is concerned.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about a little bit of that stuff in the Copper Drop, and we've got some other things to go over as well as far as Daredevil. We got
my God,
we got 2
dude.
episodes this week as well.
Yes.
But let's start with the announcement of all of the castings that are taking place.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into a little bit of theories. I was telling you guys that I've got my own little theory about this whole plan of whatever they're doing with these announcements of 27 people that they said are officially
And they're not
going to
done yet,
be-
by the way.
And they said they're not done yet. What is it? RDJ was like there possibly couldn't be any more than these people, and
there's more.
Marvel said there's always room for more. So let's get right into it. What did you guys think of the announcements? Were there any glaring omissions as far as you guys are concerned?
Shang-Chi.
I'm gonna start with Brother Marcus.
No, none of the youngsters. So none of the. Was Haley Steinfeld? She was not announced.
First one he goes to.
No Kate Bishop.
No Kate Bishop.
No Kamala Khan.
No Kamala Khan. Because I thought we were trending towards that. The young, more the young Avengers.
What was
sort of thing.
what's Ant-Man's daughter? What's her name? Stature.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's the
something like that,
code
yeah.
name.
Sure. She's not in there.
Yeah. So most of this just seems like it's going to be kind of
Got it pulled up.
I have it pulled up. Yeah, more like a reunion of old and new, and bringing in the new with the old. Some of them. I don't know. I'm kind of like I have no theory. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't.
Oh, great.
Me and you might be on maybe the same page, or we
think-
could be.
I think so.
I think that this is maybe a secret, looks like an X-Men versus Avengers type deal. And
Okay. Could be.
Me and Rob were talking. He's like, "What if this is the way to send the OG cast off and bring in the new X-Men? Could be a thing." I'm stoked to get Nightcrawler back. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
that
of
was
my
my favorite casting.
Yeah, dude, out of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a great character.
We'll be getting the Fantastic Four and everything, and all of this X-Men stuff. It's a huge announcement, but I feel like it's just Marvel doing their let's get your attention,
Right.
Like
Right.
the grab. No Tom Holland, Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
No Blade.
I saw a post from who knows if it was a reputable source. I do not remember, but it said that Spider-Man 4 is going to be going on at the same time as whatever is happening in Doomsday.
Well, it's shooting at the same time too. So
Interesting.
Well, that is why he won't be in it. Also, he's shooting the Odyssey with Christopher Nolan right now, and then he's going to be making Spider-Man 4, and I don't know where he has time to be in this movie. So, but there's a lot of the people like Benedict Cumberbatch, and Carol Danvers. What's the actress's name? That everybody.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. Though a lot of those people that weren't in this have already been confirmed are going to be in Secret Wars.
Okay.
So.
Well, Tom Holland's
think-
character by that movie should be a very important aspect of whatever the story is going on.
I think I didn't really think about it until you guys said it, but I think, I don't think they're going to change the name or anything, but I think X-Men versus Avengers is,
Like a thing.
I think it's, that's
could
what
be,
Doom
yeah.
is doing. He's pitting them against each other. I think,
Because there's teams, right? Shane, there's X-Men,
Yeah.
the older X-Men group.
OG.
There's the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
There's the Fantastic Four, obviously. And then
Some
there's
Avenger.
a couple Avengers in there mixed in,
Sound
Could
Canadian.
this be... Shane, do you think this could be set up the same way they did with Infinity War? Like it's jumping around to multiple places before we end up in the battle world setting?
Well, if I know Disney and if I know Marvel, they want to. They'll be happy to do the same thing exactly twice. So that probably is what we're looking at. It will probably be that.
Infinity War made so much money.
The most I know the most shocking thing I think from all this is they got Alan Cumming to put that makeup back on. I thought he said he's never doing that ever again.
He is an absolute trooper.
I thought for sure he said he was never putting that back on, but them getting him back, they must have just paid him just a gob of money.
Come on now, you know those
He's a
Disney
great
Marvel
actor.
checks
Yeah.
are insane. You know,
Yeah, but he is great. He's great as Nightcrawler as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Frank, I think they're gonna make the lightning strike in the same place twice.
Or at least try, right?
At least try their best to bring it back to Infinity War to the best of their ability.
It's seeming like what they're doing.
Shane, you set it up. You said the lightning striking twice in the same place.
Word.
Okay.
Oh, what you got?
Remember when they shot Infinity War and Endgame? I'm taking you guys back in time.
Oh my God.
Get in my
All
time
right.
machine. real quick. This is Shane's time machine, but get in my time machine really quick. And
I'm already there.
you're already in the past. When they were filming Infinity War and Endgame, you know, they're kind of filming certain things over in segments. We were talking last week about there being secret MCU films. A lot of the Hollywood Insider people are saying that the February movie next year is going to be canceled. But they're not saying anything about the November movie. I think they're filming an X-Men film. And it's going to have Deadpool in it.
Oh,
And I think that's how that's going to be the way that they send them off, is that it'll
Really?
still be within this battle world type setting, and they can say goodbye to the group of characters. The movie's only gonna be 2.5, 3 hours. They just they just took 6 hours to announce all the people that they're gonna have in the movie, right? They haven't shot anything yet.
just chairs,
right?
dude.
Okay,
6 hours.
so if you're keeping score at home,
yeah.
we get Fantastic Four after we get Thunderbolts. They also spoiled some stuff for Thunderbolts I
In the
think,
new trailer?
in a way.
Yeah.
That Thunderbolts, then Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is the first film of Phase 6. Okay,
It's crazy to even think of.
and then between Fantastic Four, the next movie is going to be Doomsday.
Something's happening.
They haven't announced anything after that other than Spider-Man. And then they said in another year and a half, then you get Secret Wars. But we have these two dates. I think the February date is out.
Okay.
I think they're canceling that. They could turn that into some animated thing, or that'll be something they throw together last minute. I think when we get to San Diego Comic-Con this year, they're going to announce the title of the movie that's going to be in that spot in November, and they can't yet. That's why they're waiting, and that's why they haven't told us what it is.
Interesting.
That's my theory.
Maybe like X-Men Returns or like X-Men
Legacy.
Bye.
And then they just have old Lexmen, old Lexuses, old X-Men driving Lexuses.
So you think it's a rights thing? Like they're waiting for something to time out, like contracts or something? Is that
But
what you mean?
didn't they?
I thought they
didn't
already
that
did that.
that
Yeah.
happened though, right?
Or are they waiting for whatever announcement that they need to? Because whatever, if they release this, it'll ruin whatever timeline or whatever with Doomsday. It'll probably give away too much information.
Or it makes us theorize a bunch of different directions. So,
Like we're
so
doing.
then they get to lay out the plan, and then we have no idea what they're thinking.
Paul, I feel like you don't like that idea.
No, I have nothing against that idea.
Oh, okay. You're just being real quiet.
Yeah. I'm just
right.
listening.
You're
thinking about the
usually-
I'm
mountains.
working on my listening.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Look at that.
Working on it.
Right on.
Man goes to the mountain once and comes
Yeah,
back
he's,
dead.
now he's a
It's like
listener.
I'm vegan.
It was a combination of him saying, "I'm working on my listening," and then you guys making, "Oh wow, ooh, interesting."
Working on my listening.
Check him out.
Perfecting his levitations.
He's
Look
in-
at you. You got the face thing on.
He's
Is
in-
there an omission though from the 27 names that we got yesterday? Is there somebody? Well, we knew Robert Downey Jr. was in it, but
There's
from
no
the other
Blade.
names.
I thought it was, I don't know. I guess I expected Ryan Reynolds maybe or Hugh Jackman, and they weren't. But
I feel like that'll be a surprise that they do. That's got to
but
be.
they also said they're not done announcing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if that means that they're still trying to get people to sign on, or they're just announcing people in a different way for some individuals, or both. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
Shane.
all this secrecy too much, or is it necessary? Do you think?
Well, I
No,
kind of
it's
like
necessary.
not knowing everything that they had to start telling us stuff with the Deadpool Wolverine movie because things kept getting leaked.
Yeah.
And the Russos said that they have a way to kind of like battle that when they start shooting for like drones and all this stuff. They're gonna be on because they'll be shooting stuff outside.
Oh, for sure.
You know, in inside close sets and as well as
said they have,
exterior stuff. They have
like,
a plan.
Is it a shotgun?
I don't know. They're gonna be shooting drones out of the sky or something. I don't know. That's my plan. Get those drones off my property.
I'm just saying, it's effective.
Shane, is there an omission? I mean, you heard Marcus over here. He's upset. Kamala Khan's not in there. No Kate Bishop. Like, did you have somebody that? Did you want to see maybe Megan Thee Stallion announced?
return her role as Megan Thee Stallion once again.
Maybe she could be Misty Knight. You know?
That would be dope.
Hell no, man. I don't need no more of that.
I don't want to spend a ton of time on it, but I think that She-Hulk kind of got a raw deal. Like,
I think so too. I didn't think it was.
it's not her fault.
It's not.
Right.
No,
I mean,
it's not. It's not. It's
you
not.
know, I thought it was fun filler, but I think we kind of
They're too big for that now.
yeah. I
Sonny
think
does not agree with that sentiment.
I think that
Hell no, man.
I think it was put in a place where we probably needed something that had a little more stakes in whatever they were planning.
Yeah, that was a well done steak for show. Dry.
Yeah, there wasn't enough to, you know.
I enjoyed She-Hulk.
She-Hulk?
I did.
That's how much you enjoyed.
And She-Hulk.
And yeah.
The She-Hulk.
But
She-Hulk
I
series.
see, as I'm studying this list, I'm looking at the characters and I'm like, there's a whole lot of opportunity here for some redemption. I mean, like, for example, Chris Hemsworth, I mean, he could maybe make up for the bad movie he had last, you know, the Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
Trash.
Well,
exactly.
you don't really know how much Hemsworth is going to be in the movie.
Right,
because
we
he's
don't.
got the Alzheimer's diagnosis, so we don't really know.
Oh, yeah, the speech. Is it Alzheimer's?
No, he has Alzheimer's.
Oh, it's
What?
Alzheimer's.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like some sort of speech thing.
when was this?
That is a
That's
thing?
recently,
It's-
like
it's
the last
a-
couple of days.
No
I read
way.
that,
he
yeah.
did some sort of genetic test, and they said he has some hereditary.
So he's
link-
gonna have Alzheimer's, or he has it.
It's probably.
Talk amongst yourselves.
He's gonna go.
Somebody
fine.
get that monkey from the first Planet of the Apes movie to save that man.
So
Wow.
So basically,
Deep cut.
there was a story
Wow, that was awesome.
a little while ago
Silver
that
lining
said
was
that he had he was going to take some time off, and because he had received some sort of diagnosis that said there's something hereditary that deals
Oh
with
my
speech
God,
or
dude.
something that he's prone to.
That sucks, dude.
So
He started the experimental Muse cells therapy last year, but
Okay.
yeah, he has Alzheimer's.
Wow.
okay, wow,
That's
okay.
terrifying and sad.
Yeah,
That
it
is-
is. That
Yeah.
is.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got the redemption there. We got Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. So maybe they can redeem a little bit of this brave new world that we had thrust upon us.
Ooh.
And then
I didn't like that.
I mean, who else had a sucky movie? Oh, Paul Rudd, Quantumania.
Quantumania.
Yeah, that
Who
was.
else had a bad movie?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Go down the list. Who else had a bad movie? That's terrible.
Let's see.
Marcus,
here.
for phases 4 and 5, it was like,
Shang-Chi.
what were the
Ooh,
movies
so
that were
we
good?
Have, we have Shang-Chi, so maybe we
Shang.
can get Shang-Chi. Yeah. So hopefully we can get more than what's her name, Aquafina. What's the name?
Aquafina.
Aquafina.
No, I think that's
Aquafina
Ball
make
of
a
Water.
bad movie.
She was, yeah. I
Nah,
got sick
she's-
of listening to her raspy voice.
What did you just say?
It was terrible.
Aquafina make a bad movie.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it was horrible.
I'm-
Like,
it's my
I just
joke
want to say,
sucked,
I was like, shut up. She just kept talking, and then all you heard was that raspy voice. It's like, ugh, shut up.
Smoking Marlboro Reds all day.
And then who else? Who else?
Go down the list.
Yeah, who else?
Shout
had a-
out
who else
Little
had a
Mermaid.
terrible movie.
She's in that movie.
I wish
The seagull.
the cast of Madam Web were in.
You said what?
They had the chairs for the cast of Madam
just
Web.
showed like
If they did a crossover
If
between
they had
Morbius,
Dakota
Venom,
Johnson on the back of one of those
Raven.
chairs.
Hey, we
If
do
they
get Gambit back.
I was stoked for that.
That's right.
So that's cool.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
Yeah, but no Blade though.
I mean, that would be too ridiculous not to watch, right?
So we kind of said it under our breaths, but if they did a I don't know, like what would you even call that? Like
I think they called first of all, if you didn't hear us, we said, Sonny and I were saying, what if they did a crossover between Craven, Morbius,
Madam Web.
Web, Venom? Am I missing one?
God.
I think that's
it.
all the
I
really
think
bad
that's it.
Sony movies.
And you cross them over, and screw it, throw the New Mutants in there too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Yeah. For sure.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
From a studio standpoint.
It doesn't.
Wow, I have a headache.
I would
Yeah,
watch
that
it. I
is-
think they called that literally they called it the SPUM, the Sony Pictures Marvel Universe.
Wow. That's a bad.
If you did a
Spume.
universe of Marvel something, or
We're getting close
like,
to some weird words, man.
We're getting spumed.
But would you watch that movie?
100%.
100%.
I'd go.
And I would have to film everyone's reaction.
Oh my God.
It would have to be like a sneak in the
Seconds
camera.
in.
And then we
Seconds
would.
in.
How
Oh,
much
yeah.
would Sonny yell in the first half hour of that film?
So much. So much. So much.
Well, we'd have to take over under on how many minutes Frank would make it before he fell asleep.
Another one.
I probably would fall right after.
I'd bet the under.
I bet I'd be asleep in like 40
Depends on what the
minutes.
line was.
Yeah.
Oh, for it, yeah. Just like, oh,
Is that
Popcorn all
counting
over.
credits or studio logos or no?
No, trailers go on, studio logo goes on, he's out.
Favorite
He doesn't
moment.
even make it to the.
My favorite moment of us watching Madam Web is that Marcus actually fell asleep as well.
He
Yes,
did. No,
I
no, no,
did.
he did. He did. He
Okay.
did. He did.
And I'm asking Milkshake, who's there with us in the movie. I said, "Hey, what did we miss?" He's like, "Nothing.
Nothing.
You're good. You didn't miss anything at all.
20 minutes. Knocked out.
Just like a 25
it-
power
it-
nap."
It did. It came so sly too. Next thing I'm just like, I was like, wow. Like, I very rarely fall asleep in a movie. I don't care how tired I am. Like if I've done midnight shows, I've done all that.
Yeah.
But if I'm falling asleep, then that's
Something's bad.
that's bad.
But I think what that proves to show is like not all team up movies are like you don't need to do it, and it's not always the move. It's not always the best move to do.
gotta have a story.
In that case, it is though.
But no, I'm just talking about like in Infinity War or Endgame, like seeing so many people on screen at one time in a movie watcher like aspect.
Right.
What am I trying to say? I can't even get these words out. Seeing that was just like monumentous for the first time.
Right.
It was like so incredible. And I think, like you said, trying to strike lightning twice, there's room to mess it up for sure, but it could be just super epic. Could be just doing
You're
too much.
saying with Doomsday.
With Doomsday.
Like, the story's got to be good.
The story has, like you said, it has to be like popping around different universes or planets, and then we all meet up for the end part of it or whatever. There is room for it to be sloppy. It's
So it has
tons
to
of
be.
people.
It also has to be tailor made for the characters.
For
that are in
sure.
it.
Absolutely. Everyone.
Please, gosh, don't waste this opportunity by making those characters dull or too goofy or anything like that.
Right.
If it's tailor made and the stuff that precedes this project is good, then I'm sure the rest of it will be good. If not, then all of it's going to be bad. I bet.
Do you guys think we're gonna get two RDJs as Doom and Iron Man like in the same screen?
That would be kind of cool, actually.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I guess.
Probably, right?
If it's done again.
But if it's done correctly.
Yes. If
I
it's done
saw-
correctly, that would be kind of cool.
I saw like someone on the internet talking about how OG Cap was the Soul Stone, like the holder of the Soul Stone. So he's probably had conversations with everybody that's died already and all that kind of stuff. If they bring back, I don't know, RDJ as Iron Man before he did the snap, and like he meets Victor Von Doom, sees what he's doing. I don't know how they would work it, but I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like we're gonna get them both interacting with each other at some point.
That'd be crazy.
Cool. I mean, back to what Shane was saying, it has to be tailor made. It has to make each and every one of these single characters that they're putting on the screen relevant.
Well,
we
they
can't have just this.
Please.
We just can't have, like, even with Ant-Man, when during the Endgame, if it wasn't for Ant-Man, getting or that rat that
Yeah.
let him out.
No,
That rat-
seriously.
yeah. So it's like
The real hero.
Yeah,
The real hero.
Yeah, right. The rat. Yeah.
Was the rat. Yeah.
If it wasn't for the rat letting Ant-Man
The
out,
best Avenger.
out of the
strongest Avenger.
yeah, it's kind of like, okay, then we wouldn't have such a blossoming story. That
Blossom. They should
that,
put Blossom in
that
the movie.
propelled us forward. But again, it has to be tailor made. They have to make him relevant, because he's Ant-Man. So we have to have something for Ant-Man to do.
Shout out to the chat here real quick. Brendan, Daquan, Paul's here. Carol, hi Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Thanks for putting up with us. Nick is here. Phil is here.
Nice to your son
Katie,
today.
Tanya is here. Sunny is here. Derpy Entertainment is here.
Derp.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chat what you guys feel about all these the casting announcements, because it is a lot and they're not done. And I'm sure Spider-Man's going to be part of it.
Maybe Garfield, right? Is Garfield he was part of Marvel, right? Or no?
There we go.
No, he said maybe Garfield, and I was like, why would
Blossom.
Andrew Garfield?
But I was like, why would
Those are
Garfield
missing
be in this
Blossom.
movie?
Yeah, Blossom. That was an awesome show, man. Joey Lawrence and all those. Yeah.
Awesome show.
I know. Listen, I mean, awesome maybe is a strong word. It was a show. Yes,
It
awesome.
happened.
I don't know about that.
It existed.
Frank, what we got?
In a moment, we're going to check out the latest trailer for season 2 of Andor. We know that in, what is it, like a month? I guess is when it's coming out. A month. It's going to be out, and they're going to give you
You're having speech problems today.
3 episodes. Yeah, I think. What? We're going to get 3 episodes a week. What do they do? A time jump every week? It's going to be a year
Every
or
3
something like
episodes,
that.
so
Yeah.
every week.
Oh wow!
So we're going to check out the latest trailer for Andor. No catchy music.
No
attached
catchy
to it.
tune?
No,
man.
It's just intense.
Intense
Stuff.
like
I wanted to
battles
sing.
and stuff.
I wanted to
Like,
sing
Yeah.
it.
Let us watch.
I came with you
It's my
to be
favorite
part
thing about
of something. The Empire cannot win.
Damn right.
This is already a better trailer.
I was
Different
just
kind of
gonna
mission.
say that.
If it goes up in flames, it will burn very brightly.
That's usually what happens when things go up in flames.
But if I'm giving up everything, I want to win. We have to.
All right, bro.
We must stand together. We will be crushed.
Resistance is absurd.
Director Krennic.
They're building a weapon.
The monster will come for us all.
Revolution is not for the same. You're right here, and you're ready to fight.
There's a future here for those who dare.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Bro.
Way better trailer.
Just 1,000 times better.
Way better trailer.
Just 3 billion.
I like that. That I like.
Yeah, I don't have much to say other than yes.
So much better.
I'm excited to watch that.
I like the song for the other trailer though. It's like a little.
No, you do not.
It's a little.
Maybe independently of the trailer.
You gotta fight for your right
That was not the song.
to rebellion.
But no, that's what it did kind of feel like.
You wake up late for school.
Man.
Don't rock the jukebox. Like whatever that song was. That was amazing.
You guys are old, man.
Listen, I'm saying this. That trailer was for the people who actually dug the first season. Is what that trailer was for. The other trailer was for people who didn't watch the first
They
season.
put that out because they knew they were getting so much crap for the last trailer.
absolutely.
To like
being
let's do like a dope
goofy.
cinematic one.
They're like, let's just
Yep.
make one like intense and
Like a
like
real
really
one.
cool, and
Yeah.
everybody will love it.
Good job.
And we do.
Little
job.
late, but good job.
Yeah.
No, I'm still excited. I mean, it's
yeah.
like show's gonna be dope. I think.
Now I'm really excited.
Now I'm stoked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is that? I mean, you would think if they know what trailers people dig, why would you still try to experiment with that?
Because they're dumb.
Just keep making good
Studio
trailers.
heads.
What's
Somebody
happening here?
just
Like,
Yeah.
said
why would
yes
you
or
keep
no.
messing with that? Like, you know,
We should get some random song that sounds country-ish from about 18 years ago. We should
Yeah,
put
and
that
put it
for
on
the new
there.
trailer for
In
the
the
new
new
trailer.
trailer.
yeah,
What
like,
do you think? I'm on board.
I
Let's
love
do
it.
it.
Let's
go
do
for
it.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of yes men around.
working from home.
I didn't get a harum from that guy.
working from home. Now, I haven't been in a theater in like 20 years because they have no friends, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Dude,
That's me.
Andor is like, I don't know.
And or.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's one of the best. It's right up there. It's like a top 2 or 3 Star Wars thing, I think.
Yeah, that's very fair. Season 1 was like miles ahead of a lot of the stuff that they put out. Like,
I just watched the season. I watched the season finale last night.
Wait, you think Andor's first season was better than Skeleton Crew?
bro,
Come on now, man.
Shane, Andor season 1 was better than Acolyte.
Let's see.
that still upsets me
by
because there was
far.
so much potential for Acolyte. I think when they announced it far away in the past,
Galaxy
in the galaxy. Ooh, I like you guys. Cheers.
How did you do it? Like, you do that? You do that all the time.
It's my thing.
Fall butt backwards into it.
Whoa, hey, man, you were going with
What
the
did he
compliments.
say?
Yeah, what did he say? You're going with the compliments and talking about butts backwards and stuff. Anyway,
He fell butt backward.
don't say it again.
That's what happened at the Stardust.
Don't say it again.
Emphasize.
Andor is on like the level of like, goated, peak, whatever. I think when Acolyte was announced, it had the potential to be something cool, like
Yeah,
so
it did.
dope, dark, different. And then, bro,
Yeah, because you,
like
had
secret-
Trinity. You had some cool people in it.
the gentleman that passed, he's
Ray Stevens.
great.
Oh,
I
he was
loved
great.
whenever he was in there. But yeah, I got mad corny, bro. It got corny real quick.
Wait. Are you combining two things in your brain?
You're combining
Oh,
two different
snap.
series. That's Ahsoka, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you meant.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the stranger. What's his name? What's his name?
The guy who ends up being the bad guy?
Yeah.
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 That Schmer guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Guy whose head discombobulates lightsabers.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, damn. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that. He did the like.
Headbutts a lightsaber.
That was cool.
It was cool. Potential.
What?
You don't remember that? They were fighting.
I never saw an episode of
His
that.
helmet.
You didn't
had-
see an episode?
Not an episode.
Oh, okay. There we go.
No.
You didn't even watch pre-Power of 1, Power of 2,
I
Power
saw
of Many?
like I think I saw like how.
I mean, that part was fine.
I think it was like
That part was fine. That part was okay to you.
Wow.
The headbutting the
came
lightsaber.
in
Oh no,
hot.
I'm talking about the
Sonny came in hot.
the choir.
You thought that was fine?
You thought that was cool?
I think,
You thought that was okay?
I think that was the show that I kept trying to start and I fell asleep on it.
That's fair.
I think that was the one. I couldn't get past the first.
So
episode.
change gears for just a second. Talking about singing in choirs, I put on Zack Snyder's Justice League to go to sleep the other night.
Oh,
and
Aquaman.
I woke up to the scene with Aquaman like disrobing, and it's like the worst song
What the
ever
heck?
playing. Bro.
Oh, when he like goes into the ocean.
Yeah. And he's like terrible. Anyway, sorry, back to Andor. But that's
Oh, when like the Norwegian choir was like.
yeah. I put it on because it's boring and I wanted to go to sleep and have
Shane,
something on.
what's your excitement level for Andor? I know you dug it almost as much as you liked Acolyte.
I mean, my excitement level now, especially since I saw the last episode of last season just last night.
Damn, 3 lasts.
Yeah, because I watched
3.
Yes, 3 lasts in one paragraph. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
Because I watched Daredevil and then I just immediately turned on Andor, the last episode. So I was just like, dude, it was an amazing thing. What's going on?
No, you just added another last.
Quan,
I was
the
like,
Lakers
sorry.
lost.
All
right.
Okay. But I thought it was absolutely stunning and empowering because that episode is so powerful, which made me excited for this new season to come out because we've been waiting for so long. And it didn't win our Plusathon.
No, it did.
No, it did.
Oh, and it won the
Plus-
Plusathon.
It was in the
Plusology.
finals with
Who- the
WandaVision.
Plusology.
It was in the finals against Loki.
Loki.
Oh,
okay.
Loki. Yeah, that's right.
Then
And
Andor
it hit
won the
a
whole
3
thing.
at the end.
And so hit a buzzer beater 3 at the end.
Buzzer beater 3.
But yeah, with that said, yeah, especially with this new trailer, which fixed everything in my mind, I was praying that they weren't going to make it corny. But when you said there was a new trailer out, and we just saw it just now, I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, that show, and I think it's going to be beautiful this season.
Is it like your favorite of the newer Star Wars stuff?
Without a
Though
doubt.
Yeah, easy.
Movies
Well,
and shows.
easily.
I'm still Rogue One
So-
for me. It's still Rogue One.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, that's almost part of the same.
It's kind of. I would
Sure.
put them like
together.
in one thing.
It's kind of one. It's one story.
It's one
entity.
connected.
Yeah.
I'll put that in one
It's
entity.
beautiful,
Yeah.
man. It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, I like the Star Wars Visions stuff. That's been pretty fun.
Visions has been
Oh,
dope.
that's been
I like-
It's
creative.
a lot of one-off.
Yeah, the
I like the
things,
first
obviously.
2 seasons of Mandalorian a lot, but not more than Andor.
Sure.
I like the
Nothing wrong with Mandalorian.
I like the first 2 of the new
Grogu.
movies. I know Last Jedi is super divisive. I think it might be Last Jedi and then Andor for me.
Oh wow.
'Cause I really like The Last Jedi. Like, it's not worth getting in an argument about.
We've
But I
done
really
that
enjoy that
before.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
we've
done that
been there,
before.
done that.
No.
But Andor's right there with it, and I
Interesting.
agree. I think Rogue One is attached to it.
Yeah.
And then right underneath that is Force Awakens and Mando, and then everything else has kind of not been very good.
Right.
It's fair.
There's been redeeming stuff but I think I've said this before. I don't know when the Star Wars stuff has been bad, it hasn't been outright atrocious. Like
Like the Marvel
Ahsoka, yes, that's exactly what I'm about to say. Like Ahsoka is just okay. It's never horrendous.
No, yeah.
There's
a lot of good fans.
There's some head scratching decisions in the Acolyte, but there's also some pretty cool moments in the Acolyte.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Skeleton Crew, but I've heard it's
not missing
fine.
much.
But the Marvel stuff over the last couple of years, in comparison, there has been like some giant swings and misses with not much redeeming at all.
For sure.
So I mean, Star Wars at least has been like everything has been worth giving a chance.
That's fair.
I watched The Acolyte, but I'm telling you, I'll never see it. I'll never watch it again.
Oh, neither will I. But
None of that
Absolutely.
stuff has replay.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff, though,
rewatch value.
A lot of the Plus stuff, like recently,
Ahsoka does.
you don't rewatch it. Well,
Ahsoka's got rewatch
well, for
value.
one reason.
Ahsoka's got a lot of rewatch value. I take umbrage for anybody that says that they don't. You better take that back.
You're talking about the
easy on
but
Ewan
you-
McGregor's wife, all right?
Umbrage.
But you'll
wow, that
you'll
is-
notice though, even like
Umbrage was taken.
even when you're comparing shows between Marvel and then the Star Wars stuff, you can tell the noticeable budgetary differences as well.
Yeah,
Because
you know how much. You know when
cannot-
they care and when they
because
don't.
even like you were saying, even with Star Wars, you can tell they spent a lot of money and they took their time with it. Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, they
Yeah.
took their time. Everything looked great.
Yeah.
There's no bad.
Absolutely.
There's not
Presentation-wise,
bad CG or anything like
Marcus?
that I know of.
There's definitely some things that
Marcus,
Right.
they look good quality.
how much did they spend on Acolyte? I can't.
On Acolyte?
Yeah, how
So
much they
much
spent on
money.
Acolyte?
I think it's like 180 something
So
million.
There
much
was no
money.
way all that money went to the production of this.
Oh yeah,
show.
they were laundering that for sure.
That movie, I mean, that show does not look like it cost that much to make.
$200 million show.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
absolutely ridiculous.
No,
Yeah, they were washing some money, just like
Yes.
Warner Brothers. They were doing the
And
tax stuff.
200 million
with
plus
Oh my
on,
god, yeah,
uh,
probably.
Yeah.
Sonny's favorite show,
Those
200
legends.
million plus on Secret Invasion.
Dude.
Ooh,
See,
I
like
can't
that's
believe it.
terrible.
That's
yeah.
that's upsetting.
Well, they
can't
had to
believe
reshoot
it.
the whole show almost.
Well,
Right.
all of it came down to the CGI of that last fight where
I can't believe it.
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
Right, that was bad.
Yo, Khaleesi starts turning. He has
Oh,
like the
man.
Drax arm,
Can't
dude.
believe
It's
it.
like a big chicken wing. You know what I mean? Like
Trying to
bro.
mentally block that out.
No.
It's terrible.
and then
my
what was
gosh.
it? Didn't they get in trouble for the AI trailer or
They got
something?
in trouble for making an AI trailer.
Intro sequence.
The intro
Oh,
sequence.
the intro sequence. Okay.
And then that last fight scene was god awful.
I will usually, if I start watching something, especially as it's coming out,
I'll finish it.
I'll finish
Yeah.
it. I did not finish Secret Invasion. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes and I fell off it. Usually I can get myself to finish it if I
I
start.
watched it because I'm a sucker.
I'm a sucker.
me
Yeah, I was
too.
like, it's gonna get good. Like, it's gonna get good. And it's
And
like
we were proved wrong.
2 episodes before the end. I'm like, when is it gonna get good?
When
I take umbrage with Secret Invasion.
Scrody, I think Scrody's when I stopped watching.
Damn.
Scrody took it to another level.
Why we got
Sonny, 2 episodes left. You're like, it's still got to get good.
It's gonna get good. Like the ending is gonna be sick, bro. Watch, bro. Like,
was sick.
There's gonna be a cameo. It's gonna be like like it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. All we got was hot trash. That
absolutely.
that was bad.
Anyways, yeah, Andor looks great.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
That
Wait.
derail was definitely my fault.
No, it's okay.
Andor,
okay.
Andor is great.
It's still related to the
No,
point.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Marcus.
Andor was a great show.
Yeah, man.
Probably going to do a rewatch.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
And
Andor? Oh, yeah.
We got time.
need to.
We got time to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
3 episodes a week, though, Paul. Are you going to be awake?
I think it
Paul ain't gonna make
What
it.
day are
Make
they?
it.
It has a lot.
It's going to be
the
on
fact,
Tuesdays.
So I'll tell
Paul
you
ain't
one
gonna
thing.
make it.
The
think
fact
they're
that
You're gonna
Da-
like it. You're gonna stay up.
the
for
fact
it.
that Daredevil's been coming out on Tuesdays.
That helps.
Tuesday, because I work until 5:30 on Monday and Wednesday, and I only work until 3:30 on Tuesday, and that really works for me.
Do that math.
If Andor's coming out on Monday or Wednesday,
Everybody at home keeping
it
track.
might be
of
a
Paul's
little
schedule.
harder for me to get in before the show.
2 o'clock
But
on Wednesday.
I'm gonna try. What day? Do you know what days they're
It's
coming
on
out?
Tuesdays.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
the
good.
Tuesday seems to work too, because even if I miss it on Tuesday, I still got Wednesday to watch it while I'm scanning in my comics. You know,
Of course.
We said
kinda
in
like I
the,
did.
we said in the group chat. These 2 episodes were cool. Definitely, we got a filler.
Oh yeah. Are we moving into that? Yeah.
I mean,
For Daredevil?
can we, sir?
Of course.
Okay.
At the time.
Daredevil, go!
Can Marcus do that now before every segment? He yells what we're gonna talk about.
yell it, dude.
He takes his glasses off and squints.
Daredevil. No.
It's a great
topic.
transition. Daredevil
No.
launch.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
He's part of the McLaughlin group and he's just yelling things.
I think
Another old reference.
I think the first episode was a filler. I think the bake scene was really cool, but it definitely was a filler. The Muse stuff was dope, dude.
Yeah.
So cool.
He's a cool character.
Super cool character. I love the costume design. They kept it real original.
terrifying.
It's creepy as hell. And then we finally get Daredevil back, bro. I've been kind of not upset, but just eagerly waiting for like us to get Daredevil in the Daredevil show. We
Yeah.
got
I
like
think they built to it well.
Yeah,
they built to it really well.
Really did. Yeah.
And a lot of the Matt
Kingpin
Murdock
too.
stuff was really dope. Like all of the court stuff was amazing. To showcase his abilities, and he's killing it. I think that's
Did anyone like the bank episode?
I
that's
did.
what it was
I
good.
did.
I liked it.
It
It was
was
good.
fine. It just didn't matter.
I think.
Yeah.
I think what they tried to
I
do.
liked it.
I think what they tried to do with that
Right
one.
now.
It's filler, yes, we can agree on that, but it was good in the sense that what you got from it, or at least what I got from it, is you got a chance to see what else was going on while other stuff was going on. So like
and Kamala
what-
Khan's dad.
Kamala Khan,
that was the
Kamala
thing.
Khan's dad. We know he works at the bank now, and then
Yeah,
know
that was
where he
kinda-
is in
that
all
was
this.
Funny.
That
I
was-
don't know if that was necessary.
My
it
daughter,
wasn't necessary,
Kamala.
but you got a chance to see what's going on in Kingpin's underworld since
Yes.
since he's a mayor now. He's kind of had to separate himself, for his image as mayor of New York. So now you're starting to see some of the underworld kind of, real from that. There's some fallout for that.
Oh no.
And see what the other gangsters are trying.
Hold
to
on
do.
a second, though.
What?
What's that, gangster?
I have a question.
I'll have an
What's
answer
that?
probably.
Go ahead, player.
I thought mayors didn't have any power. I thought the governors are people who had power.
Not when
mayor
you're
has
a fist.
power.
Not when you're Mayor Fisk, bro.
Oh, okay.
And then the mayors of big cities like New York and Chicago, they
got a say
They
in
wield
things?
they wield a big hammer. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially since they pull in all the income for the state, essentially.
Wow.
Yeah, Shane.
Okay.
So I kind of
I mean, I didn't
understand why they released both these episodes at the same time, though, because if they had just released episode 5, it'd
That
have
would
been
have
like,
been a little messy.
It would have been bad.
All right.
all right,
Would've been bad.
that was it.
I gotta wait until
The
next
fish,
week.
it was like the fish lady episode of The Mandalorian. And
Oh, the fish Uber. The
because
fish Uber.
I think we would not that it was better than that, but I think we would have been a little harder on episode 5 if we
100%.
weren't able to immediately
Why are you
then
hating on the
watch.
fish lady?
I know,
know.
Paul. So rude.
The same reason everybody else is. That episode sucked.
Hating on the fish woman.
Grogu just trying to
What?
get at her stuff, like eat it.
Episode 6. So I said this in the chat to you guys.
Like
I'm
Oreos.
pushing
you
through.
never
Not
through.
Frank derailing.
I'm like still trying to like.
But
He's drunk, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Hasn't even touched
Not
his
yet.
Phillies.
It's probably
But,
they're both full still, aren't they?
Fight through, Paul.
yeah. So I would have liked Muse to have had a little more to do with the show before he suddenly showed up and had killed 60 people.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But
A little compressed.
I mean, he's scary and he's interesting, and what he does is really,
It's toned down in the show from what he does in the comics.
But it makes you dislike him, and it also makes him scary and something you're like, oh, I'm ready for Daredevil or somebody to go up against.
Right.
But there was no real build to it. Maybe if there was like in those BB reports, somebody like mentioning like this guy doing the graffiti stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then somebody else talking about there's girls going missing and then they comes together and
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But there was no real, like he's just kind of there now. All of a
just
sudden
shows
there's
up.
this guy who killed 60 people. I did like when Wilson Fisk was like, well, when the sanitation department is figuring out about a serial killer, not the NYPD, then, you know, maybe I should take control of things.
Maybe I should take control.
I thought that was a good
situation.
Good
That was
nugget.
good.
But
Vanessa,
the
once
end
the
of the
sanitation
episode,
department is finding bodies.
I'm the mayor, Vanessa.
I have to take control.
well, that's pretty good.
I've been working on it.
The episode, the end of the episode where he
Sugar.
fights,
In water.
And watch.
yeah, where he fights, Muse is really good. Where Muse and Daredevil fight, that's really good. I will stand by the fact that anytime, first of all, the end of episode 5 where he starts swinging around the Billy Club, it's hilarious. Very 2002.
Let him do his thing, bro. Let him do his thing, bro.
Anytime,
Let him do his thing, bro.
Have some
anytime
fun,
he swings
Paul.
through somewhere, it
Yeah,
looks not very
I get
good.
it.
But then the
You're
fight with
referencing
Muse,
Maybe it's a throwback.
You're referencing the Ben Affleck stuff. I get it. I get
the
it.
fight with Muse
homage.
was great.
Awesome.
Fisk's fight with
Adam.
Vanessa's
Yeah, I think it's Adam.
mistress. I don't know
Yeah,
what else to
Adam.
call it.
Mr.
Adam, mistress. It was an
Mr.
interesting fight. Like it was choreographed well. I don't know if I really
So.
cared about it.
Suitor. Secret
He was
suitor.
like,
Hey.
"I'll give you an axe and we can fight." Like, did you? I think
I'll
for
give you
like,
an axe.
I'll give you an axe.
did I think for a moment that Wilson was going to lose that fight?
Yeah,
No.
right.
Absolutely.
No, I
Nah.
thought maybe Daredevil might not be able to save the girl. There was stakes in that fight
I
somewhere
like
else.
that a lot.
Right.
I like
And
that
it
a
was
lot.
choreographed very well.
I like that.
The Fisk fight, I was like, okay, I feel like they wanted to intercut this with something else, and I kind of okay.
Bro.
Every time Fisk was fighting the guy, I was like, can we get back to watching Daredevil?
Daredevil, yeah,
And
like,
he was
I
fighting,
could-
I
that
think
was
I think what you're seeing is like a parallel. We're seeing a parallel regression of them
being
returning back to
together.
their original.
yeah, for sure.
Right.
But I
Bro's
just
suit doesn't fit him because he's out there eating the glizzies in the basement. You know what I mean? He's like
Yep,
trying
and
to.
he's getting ready to swell back up again because he
Yeah.
lost some weight.
He
you
lost
know?
all his weight.
Yeah.
What's up,
And now
Paul?
he's like, man, I need that sugar. I need and that water.
his suit doesn't fit him.
Don't fit.
Not the
because
basement
he's
glizzies.
in the basement.
Hey, why are your skin
Eating
falling off your
all
your skin's
the
falling off your
glizzies.
bones?
Yeah, dude.
Yes, sugar and water.
Did I miss that part of the show?
Your skin.
Yeah, dude. You didn't see when he was eating the sausage and in front and what's his name, Adam or Ryan or let me out because he was hungry.
Adam.
I didn't remember.
And he's
starving
eating-
him in the
he's-
basement.
He's eating. He's going to the basement to eat the glizzies because he can't eat the glizzies in front of Vanessa. He's on a diet. He's vegan. You remember?
Right.
You don't remember that part? So he goes to the
He's
basement.
eating egg whites.
He's eating egg whites on the penthouse in the basement. Eating
Glizzies.
sausage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
he's
he's
getting those
basement
calories.
glizz.
He's making those calories downstairs.
Yeah, into the cell.
A glizzy gobbler, if
Like,
you will.
a glizzy gobbler, if you will. You know.
Cheese and crackers. What was I gonna say?
Oh, hey. Deep cut little cameo. The swordsman was in there.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah, remember that? He's from Hawkeye, right? Yeah, there you go.
Very
You don't
nice.
remember that?
There it is.
Vaguely.
Very nice.
Yeah, he was in like Harlem, like trying to like beat off some. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Whoa! Beat.
What did he
beat,
say?
no, I do know what you're talking about now.
Fend off a robber with a sword.
And it was in like CCTV.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did beat that robber off.
Yeah, he did. With the sausage.
He beat the robber off.
Yo, I don't know why I used that terminology. What?
It's okay.
Fat hand got in the camera. I'm
with the
sorry.
sausage. I might need to go get a bottle of water.
Oh man.
Shane, please save us
Hey,
and
Quad's
let's
got water.
move into your favorite segment of the week, the segment that makes Rob's daughter run around the house when you start yelling
Yep.
that most popular phrase.
Shane,
Take it away.
Shane, copper drop now.
Well, everybody get out your books. Grab your books, everybody. You filthy.
Why you doing that with your hand, dude?
Quan wasn't paying attention. He didn't notice it, and then he saw it, and then he was appalled.
Wait.
Why were you doing that?
This Coolio
Ask
thing.
me
is
about
that-
my wiener.
over everything. Everybody, let's do some copper It's time. You got 2 minutes to tell me what your books are about. We got comic books from the left, from the right, from up top, from the bottom. Let's do this, everybody. I want to know who's first, who's second, who's third. And everybody, this time, you got 3 minutes, but you got 3 different titles.
3 books, 2 minutes.
Oh, that's right. 3 books, 2 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. It's
okay.
The Coolio threw me off. Now,
Got Coolio drunk, huh?
Yeah.
Coolio drunk over here.
once again,
It's Coolio's fault.
everything is not Coolio's fault. I'm sorry. May you rest in peace. But
R.I.P.
everybody, Sonny, who's going first this week on Copper Drop?
Let's see who's got something out that first I want to talk about. Of course we know he is.
We will
He's
judge.
Batman. Let's go Marcus because I'm interested in how that's going to
All right,
go.
the lovely and talented Quan put up the 2-minute timer. And
Lovely and talented.
Lovely and talented. Handsome even.
begin!
Okay, so as was already spoken of, this has been a major week, and Marvel has Marvel's put out a bunch of different titles. Among them is a series of one-shots that they've started, and this first one is Godzilla versus Fantastic Four.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
All right, so if you like John Romita, I hear he's a nice guy, but it doesn't really translate into his artwork. But if you like his artwork, this is all for you, okay?
Really?
And it's overly expository, and it also it kind of spells everything out in the dialogue what they're doing and all that. So if you need something spoon-fed to you and you want something really corny with John Romita Jr. artwork, go ahead.
That's what I'm looking for.
Wait a minute. You don't like that
Okay,
book?
anyway, so the next one is You'll Do Bad Things. This is a new title. This is a horror comic, and it follows a writer who's writing a story about a creepy guy who kills multiple people, and it's starting to suddenly turn into real life.
Ooh.
Very
Are you
cool.
serious?
Death
Very
Note
cool.
vibes.
Yes.
Death Note vibes.
And
I'm into
then
it.
finally, the fantastic writer Matt Rosenberg is returning with a new indie title called "We're Taking Everyone Down with
Let's
Us."
go.
I've heard good things about this.
And this is Boss. And what it is you're following this young girl whose dad is a doctor, and her dad is actually working on something that's super secret and
Super.
and has this clandestine organization actually after him. In order to keep the mother is not in the picture, so hopefully we'll get some sort of plot twist with that. Maybe some more further explanation later. But he has a series of robots that he invented that keeps her entertained, essentially, because it's just him and the daughter, and he's always in the lab working on whatever
10
super
seconds.
secret thing is that he's working on. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Go-
I've heard
go
nothing
real.
but good things about that. Yeah,
Cool cover,
and
too.
you'll
Yeah.
do bad things too.
Oh yeah.
Good. Wow. Very well done.
Nice.
Well
So I
done.
got
Fantastic.
Very well done. Thank you.
Very well done.
Nice week.
Shane, a
I tried.
new comic book week.
All right, that's what I mean.
Huge.
Thick.
Huge comic
Thick.
book week.
2 seasons.
Thick comic book week for everybody.
Yeah, it was brutal.
All right, thank you, Marcus. That was fantastic.
Thank you. I practiced that.
Except for that Godzilla Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it was trash, so don't buy it.
That looks like absolute garbage. Now, next Sunday, who do we got? Paul on the docket. Uh-oh. All right, are you ready, Paul?
He's not going to start with Batman. He put it
Get
to
your
the back
stuff
of it.
out.
Just
Lovely and
like, yeah,
talented
shut
Quan.
up.
Get ready, get set.
I'm interested in whatever this is.
okay. So I went to Powell's Books in Portland, and I got this trade Duck and Cover. It's written by Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque.
Nice.
Scott Snyder of Batman fame and also American Vampire with Raphael Albuquerque.
Sick.
It's about when in the 50s when they would tell kids if there was going to be a nuclear strike, get under your desk. It was all like, in reality, it wouldn't have done anything. It was to give like peace of mind. But in this story, they are nuked and it works. All the kids who hide under their desks, it works. One of the teachers it works for, and they have, when they get out from under their desks, the world has changed and there's mutants all over the place and they have to deal with it and a bunch of strangeness going on. And it's very, very good. It's not the best thing I've ever read from these two guys, but I do really enjoy it.
Something different.
My second book is Hush 2 from Jeff Loeb. You're not allowed to smile. You were talking crap. Jim Lee and Scott Williams, the team that wrote one of the most iconic Batman comics of all time with some of the most iconic moments ever. Reteams for Hush 2. I think there was a little bit too many moving parts and they introduced things way too quickly in this issue. But it's still, the art is beautiful and I trust this team and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Absolutely.
Now, the thing I wanted to talk about the most was Absolute Martian
Woo!
Manhunter.
Such a cool cover.
It is Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez.
So cool.
And this book is awesome. It's my favorite of the Absolute stuff so far.
Wow.
And all of it's been very good. I think the way they show, it's basically Martian Manhunter, John Johns. He has some form of amnesia from this bombing.
Oh, John Jones.
John Jones. He does not know that he is a Martian, or at least doesn't seem like he sees this colorful smoke all over the place, and it brings him great dread, and he can't figure out what it is, but he knows every time he touches it, he sees people's thoughts. And the art is very abstract, very interesting, and I really, and he's like haunted by the Martian.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's it.
Good ending.
Yeah, this book is awesome.
That sounds really cool.
I went pretty hard on the covers with that too.
Did you?
David Aja did a variant, the foil. Yeah, there's a Virgin cover of the main cover as well. Beautiful, fantastic.
Yeah, super dope.
Marcus got buzzed for Paul's segment.
So feel free to buzz me. And it also got announced that it was going to be just a 6-issue mini. It's going to be a 12-issue series.
It did. It got expanded to.
Yeah, it's going to be 12. Yeah.
That's how they get you, the bait and switch.
Right.
That's what puts us.
They got
Pilot
that from
season.
Marvin.
Yeah, it's pilot
Marvel.
season, and then that's what messes up our pocketbooks.
Jerks.
Frank, last but certainly not least,
Frank, now.
what did you bring?
Beautiful and lovely corner.
All right, you know I'm always loving the Ultimate Spider-Man. This is my stuff every week. I guess this is the thing I'm looking forward to reading every time it comes out. Wow. The Parker family is on the run. We got our first look at Ultimate Scorpion in the Ultimate Sandman in this book. It's really cool. Watch them all on the run, and then meanwhile Ben Parker is going up against Kingpin in the story.
Interesting.
Our friend from last year has probably wrote the biggest hit as far as comic books go for an indie or just in general, was Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Mr. Patrick Horvath. This is a project that he was working on since before that. This is Free for All. This is about
cool cover.
The uber rich. This is capitalism by combat, essentially. This is
I love
a divorced couple. This guy has got like a undefeated streak of like 20 battles. They basically make uber rich people fight in arenas to hold on to their wealth.
Oh, wow.
And he has to go head to head. His name is Teddy. He has to go up against Luella, who is his ex-wife, in combat. It is ridiculously violent. You guys know that Patrick Horvath has that history of film. You can see the storyboarding and everything. As far as the art compared to Beneath the Trees, it's similar in style, but it is very different. But it's a one-shot. It's 56 issues, 56 pages. Definitely has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Really enjoyed it. And finally, the book I've been looking forward to for like 6 months or more, Bitterroot, is back, set in the 60s in the Deep South. The Sanjeris family is back. They're on a new case. People go missing. Again, this is in 1964 in the Deep South of Mississippi. It is great. So much great stuff. The season's far down below. Ultimate Wolverine. You need to check it out. Incredible Hulk was new this week as well. You need to check those out. It was a huge week. It's ridiculous how much stuff came out the last 2 weeks.
What did you get? What did you not get to? What was that?
This is just a preview. I was going to show them the difference between the Godzilla Marvel stuff and this is announced today. Brian Bucatello and Christian Deuce are going to be doing the follow-up to Godzilla versus King Kong versus Justice League.
Brian Bucatello.
It was apparently a good book, and the covers were dope because it was Dan Mora.
What's that on the back? Is that Ninja Batman 2?
That's the Batman Ninja versus the Yakuza League.
It's actually not bad.
You watched it? You watched it?
It's not bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought the first one, Batman Ninja, was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
This one's a little better.
Okay.
This
I'm
one's
gonna check that out then. I wasn't sure.
You have a winner, Sonny?
I do. Do you?
I do, yeah.
Who are you going with?
Free for All. That looks absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
The cover, I don't know why, it just reminds me of something
That
from
looks
Severance or
amazing.
something like that. I know you love Severance. I've been watching it.
I mean, but the premise for that looks absolutely insane.
That awesome. I was gonna say
Almost sounds like Eat the Rich.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
very
great.
similar.
Yeah.
It's great.
He was working on this before Beneath the Trees.
Oh, really?
He had been working on it for a while before he got like Beneath the Trees greenlit. Because he does like a little interview in the back of the book.
Oh, cool.
Where he's talking about it. Because
Everybody-
this was published by
Another reason
Oni
they got
Press.
it.
everybody brought some cool stuff. Like I'm really interested in this.
That's great too.
Paul, for me, I think surprisingly, you get my vote.
What?
The under the desk thing.
Oh,
It's unique. It's different. No capes. Like
No.
I'm kind of interested in that.
You can borrow it if you want.
Yeah. Can I see the artwork? Like the mutant vibes.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
I like
dope.
dystopian type stuff. I'm all. Oh yeah, dude.
With that series that we are taking everybody down with us, Chip Zdarsky actually does a variant.
Oh,
For that
yes, he
series.
does. Yes.
I'm very interested. I picked that up. I mean, obviously, I missed out on some things because I was just like so overwhelmed by what I got
it's too
this
much.
week.
Yeah. Literally last night.
How many
when I
books did you guys all pick up this week?
I would have to count.
With variants,
Yeah. Like how many did you get? What was your pickup this week?
I probably want to say like 30 plus.
I missed last week because
I'm
I
in
was
that neighborhood,
on that
yeah.
wet ass mountain. But I think between the last 2 weeks, which both weeks were pretty big, I think I had 25, 30 books between the
That's
last 2
You guys
weeks.
are all
the
And I
same.
don't
You
get
guys are all the
don't
same,
get
right?
variants though.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was like just straight up, except for like
So Frank, you're at like 60 then.
no, this week was like 25, 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's nice.
But on Tuesday, I got to go over to Alternate Reality. I saw Ralph, Mark, Pierce. Got to hang out there on Tuesday because they did a pre-release for the Hush storyline.
Oh, yeah. You
the
were talking
Batman
about
Hush storyline, and they had all the covers available.
Super
but you had to
cool.
wait until 6:08. And 608 is significant because that's the first appearance of Hush in Batman 608.
Super cool.
So they had Ralph was ready for everybody to leave like as soon as it started. It went like an hour ish,
Right.
and they were giving away free sketches. There was and stuff. It was really cool. I picked up some stuff. They were giving away the ash can of like the 6-page preview of the next issue
Right.
of Batman, the 159, I think it is.
Yes, the next teaser is basically a teaser for the next issue.
It was like a 5 or 6 page deal. It was really fun. Those kind of things are cool to check out. I did one at Maximum like years ago where they were doing like something right in the middle of July. They were releasing a new
Wonder Woman comic.
Captain America and some other stuff, whatever. It was coming out on Wednesday, and they made everybody wait until midnight the night before to do that. So I went down there and checked that out too. So it was fun.
Yeah.
it was a good time. Good crowd, good turnout.
A lot of
Everybody got their
good
Batman
different
books.
stuff you guys brought. Like I like the
This was a pretty eclectic
yeah, I like
week.
this one.
And from what I understand, other comic book stores too that participated in this.
Cosmic was doing it. Gorilla Todd did it.
Yeah, they all are saying that they were surprisingly busy. You know, people were excited. I figured it could wait till the next day. I wasn't gonna be too crazy.
When
about
did you
it.
pick up your books, Paul?
yesterday.
Were there people?
Well, Tuesdays they do some card games at
like
Maximum
Lorcana
Northwest
or something. Or
yeah,
Magic
so there was
or-
people there doing that, and there was people who were clearly not regulars. Like there was a mom there with her daughter, and there was a couple other people. It wasn't a packed house, but there was
people there.
There was people there. I didn't just come in and talk to Brandon and Pat
bounce.
and bounce.
For the Tuesday night event, there was probably 30-ish, 25, 30 people. And then when I was at the shop Wednesday at Maximum, it was packed.
That's awesome.
And what's
That's really
also cool what they're doing, because this is supposed to be like a 6-issue miniseries, those giant prints that they have of it. So there's also art.
Oh yeah, you got
size.
one. You just posted. You
Yes.
just posted one.
Yeah.
So they're doing one of those for each issue.
Oh, the big format. Yeah.
Yeah, the big format, which is supposed to be like the real life size how Jim Lee made it.
Oh, cool.
So it's that size.
Hell
And
yeah.
So they're doing that for all 6 of the issues. So it was
That's rad.
funny when I came. I was like, I'll just grab the giant one. I'll give you the little one back. I'll just get the big one. So
No,
I'm
so
gonna try
a
to
ton of covers for all these books. And I mean, they're going to be pushing out a lot of different options for you as far as books
Sean
to pick
Murphy.
up.
Yeah, he did
Sean Murphy did a variant. Dan Mora did a cover for it. I mean, they listed them all there towards the back.
Those absolute Martian Manhunters.
Those are
really fun.
I can't wait to read
gorgeous.
that.
Fire.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So like he's seeing this cloud or whatever. He's seeing this color,
it's
and
like-
that's his telepathy or.
I'll show you. So you kind of see this like
Cool.
these paint blotches coming off of all these characters, and he talks about how he's like, not the clouds. I hate the clouds. I don't want to see them again. I'm surrounded by clouds everywhere. I see this smoke and these clouds coming off of people. How come I know that she has this trauma from when she's a kid? Why do I know this? Why did I know that?
Oh, it's deep.
I asked her why, because in the beginning of the book, he's in a bank bombing.
Oh wow.
And he doesn't die. And it doesn't really make any sense why he doesn't die. But he goes right back to work. He's a special agent, and I don't think it specifies. It might be the FBI. I think it might be something else.
Probably FBI, CIA type vibes.
But he can see everybody's thoughts, and he's like, why can I see everybody's thoughts? What is it? And there's this voice in the back that's like, what is this? And it's like, it's us. And he's like, I don't understand what's going on. It's like, it's you, it's me, it's we. And his daughter's like making these clay like she has like a hobby. She makes like clay people, and there's a picture, one of the mom, one of the daughter, and he's like, where is me? And she picks it up, and it's this big green looking Martian, and he's like,
what the hell?
What? So it seems like whatever happened with the bombing disconnected him from his other self, the Martian, or he's being controlled from somewhere else by the Martian. It's not really clear.
Interesting.
And I think it's very interesting and very good.
Really cool.
I really, really like it.
I can't wait to read it.
And the art, it's not like Jim Lee level of super dynamic.
No,
but
it's trippy.
It's very similar to, I would say, our friend Patrick Horvath. It's simple, but also incredibly well colored and dynamic in a different way. It's very
like less is more.
It's almost like similar to the new Spider-Man cartoon kind of animation. It has a similar kind of
vibe.
Yeah. But I loved it, and I cannot wait for the next issue.
Oh yeah!
Right here at the end, they've got a preview for the Absolute Green Lantern series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Shanoy Lindsay and Al Ewing.
And I read, I got the Absolute Flash, and I read it. I know you guys talked about it last week. I really liked that one too. I think that one was very interesting too. Yeah, I think my favorite art for all the Absolute stuffs is still probably Wonder Woman though.
Yeah,
yes,
Wonder Woman is dope. Yeah,
pretty dope, dude.
Kelly Thompson, she's great.
They're all just killing.
They're all
It's
killing it
fantastic.
in their own kind of different aspect. You
Absolutely,
dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh wow.
Hey,
what's up? Dude?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say we have Free Comic Book Day coming up in May.
Okay.
It's May 3rd. There's going to be a free, obviously, tie-in for All In and Absolute. They have been saying, I guess it was Snyder was doing an interview, saying that the first character that's going to be connecting to some of these other Absolute characters is Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Wonder Woman's going to be what brings the team together, is what Snyder said. And he kind of without saying that he's not, when they do an Absolute Justice League, he's not going to be the one writing it. Because somebody asked him, he's like, when it gets to an Absolute Justice League and it's a different writer,
sick, by the
are
way.
you worried about them kind of not understanding your take on the character? And Snyder was like, no, I want them to take Absolute Batman and do their own things with it. That's the point of having created this universe, was to not have to be on rails anymore with these characters. So it sounds like, in the way he responded, that it's going to be somebody other than him writing the Absolute Justice League.
But it's a long play for them to get there,
it won't
too,
be there
because
for a while, yeah.
I don't think they're going to be doing this until like October.
Oh, really?
Where they connect these. Are there other Absolute books, or is it going to be these 6? I don't know if they're going to have other Absolute books until they get to.
I think these 6 will be the Justice League, so I don't think they're going to do.
I don't think they'll do Aquaman.
Not yet.
Because they took forever to get I think standalone Aquaman issue in the main.
What we can expect from the Justice League comic is, I think it will be similar to what Jeff Johns did with his first arc for his regular Justice League. It'll be all of them coming together and interacting for the first time. Like in Jeff Johns' Justice League, Batman like gets into a fight with Superman and he gets trounced.
Yeah.
And I think there'll be some like interesting like interplays like that
Some
with the
dynamic
characters.
stuff going
and they don't
on.
know each other. But I'm not like I'm looking forward to that, but also I don't really care. The individual stuff's been very good.
And I was going to mention too, Shane, with this this Bitterroot series, they do a great job as far as embracing what took place back in the 20s when they were in Harlem.
Right.
There's a whole art movement. And everything is embracing, like in the 20s and 30s, everything is embracing the film noir aspects of life, and the characters kind of play into that.
Cool.
And this is going to be a limited series. This Next Movement series is a 5-issue deal, but I've got the collected hardcover of the first 15 issues of Bitterroot, and
I need to borrow that immediately.
I thought you were going to say that, but as long as I.
You're gonna get it back.
I'm gonna get it back, right?
Yes.
You're just gonna like go to the house and it's like in his bookshelf. You're like,
Brendan picked up 35 books this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He's got a bookshelf of 6 or
All your
7
books?
collected books
Yeah.
of mine.
Those are
They're all
your books. You
friends.
started a bookshelf with
He's
your
like,
books.
look at all the stuff I have.
You're like, that's all mine.
Right.
I'm just saying that it's like everything you brought tonight was super interesting, and I need to see all of them. So if you could just bring them over and leave them, I think they'll be just fine.
I had I'm sure. I had a coworker asking me about the Bitterroot, that hardcover thing. He's like, bring that to work. I said, I'm not bringing that to work.
No
you're not
chance.
gonna bring it to work.
No chance, bro. Nah. Sorry, brother.
It'll disappear. Into
When we see Mania, bring everything you got.
Go
over.
right down there to Cosmic Comics and get you the hardcover.
I gave my buddy John my first the first
I'll
2
do it.
volumes of the trade paperback for Grant Morrison's JLA. I gave it to him probably 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And every time I see him, I'm like,
Can I have my?
you read
stuff
them? And he
back?
was like, yeah. And I was like,
Give 'em back,
Can
dude.
I have them? Like, John's great. I love John, but
No.
he has my stuff. I want my
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I
back.
see.
No, you're never getting it back.
Bring me my stuff back. Yeah.
That's
What
awesome.
you doing? What are you doing?
They give you the Something is Killing the Children, the first hardcover.
Yes.
It was like a year.
It's
Did he
in
read
it.
I
it?
got it
Did he-
back.
Did he, oh, okay. I was like, did he read it?
No, because his son gave
course
it
I
to
did.
me. His son gave
Oh,
it back to
he
me.
didn't even give it to you.
No,
Exactly.
Oh, please. Come on.
I'm just saying.
you got it back, right?
I did.
Relax. Everything's going to be all right.
Yes, sir.
Bring everything you got to my house and leave it.
It's gonna end up in that box you keep in your closet.
Oh, the mystery box. That's a mystery box indeed.
That is funny.
It's totally chief.
When everybody comes over. Paul, you coming over this year for Mania?
Oh, Mania.
Sure, I did last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Everybody's coming.
Yeah, remember?
I'm there.
Marcus will
remember?
be there.
I'm there.
We're all going to be there for Mania at my house. We're
Since
gonna
I
have a
can't
good
get you
time.
at day
I don't
one,
care
I
about
guess we got to
WrestleMania,
come to
but
you.
I'll hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Eat some like lukewarm cheese dip and Tostitos.
Which you loved, by the way.
I'm not gonna lie, I did.
I'll bring you a rib.
Just a side of brisket. One brisket.
One brisket, one
A
slice.
slice.
A slice.
And
Brendan said, I take the spare key to their car if I loan somebody a book.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get it
Yeah.
back.
No, that's not a bad idea, Brendan.
Can
actually.
Brendan get into town and see Mania with us?
Well,
in some way?
They said a couple weeks ago, he's like, "Oh, I'm on my way.
on.
He's,
What's
I'll
up?
come in town."
Please. What's
Brendan,
up, bro?
we've got you covered.
I'll
If
get you a
wanna
comp
come out-
room. I'll get you a comp room at South Point. You don't have
got
to worry
you.
about
Way.
stay.
Right.
Take you to steak dinner. Do the whole thing.
Please come down here.
It's a date with 5 dudes.
Brendan, make the trip. If you can't come for Mania, come in town for Amazing Con. It's going to be in June.
something,
Was it June 20th, 21st, 22nd? We're going to be doing something. I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing. We'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be hanging out, harassing people, and
without fear.
acting up. Yes.
I'm still waiting for more announcements because they're getting kind of late.
They
with
got
the
Otley,
announcements.
and then there's like a voice actor or something. They
yeah,
announced.
I'm like, okay, who else? What's going on?
Voice actor
Dude.
for what?
Voice actor for one of the games or something. One of the Marvel games.
I don't nobody care about that, bro.
No.
Games?
Nobody care about that. Bro.
Games?
There's like a Captain, or there's like a Captain America Black Panther game that's supposed to be coming out. And the Black Panther, it's not T'Challa. It's kind of older. I don't know which Black Panther it is, but it's King Ezekiel from The Walking Dead. I don't know how far you guys got into The Walking Dead.
Wow.
But he's voice acting, and he did the
He's
mocap.
Cyborg, isn't he? He's also Cyborg from
Is it
the Teen
T'Chaka?
Titans.
It might be
T'Chaka was the dad.
It's probably T'Chaka or who was before T'Chaka, because it's like old school. It's like back in the day, so it's probably T'Chaka. But it's
Hey, Bombay. Keep on back. Keep on back.
It's
Keep on back.
it's homeboy from The Walking Dead. I don't know. You said voice acting. I
can't remember his name.
What was that?
don't know. King Ezekiel. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
There you
He's
go.
actually bald. He doesn't have dreads. I don't know if you guys knew.
No, he's
I'm gonna be honest. I stopped listening to you for like 2 seconds, and then
Literally
talking about
he's bald. He doesn't have dreads. What are you talking about?
Brendan's, yeah, Nick. Nick said there's aviators have a bunch of nerdy themed games this season. That's true. Maybe Star Wars night on Free Comic Book Day. That's a definite
be nice.
possibility. And
that'd be nice.
Brendan says Sonny has been all about glizzies, sausages, and dates with 5 dudes tonight, bringing a new kind of energy to the show.
into the South, baby. Into the South. You know what I mean?
Brendan, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Your room will have a lock.
Yo, you just come over. Better worry about that, Playboy.
Come and hang out with your 5 favorite guys out here in
It'll be
Vegas.
fine.
It'll be
take
fine.
care of
I'm
you.
not that bad.
Nothing like threatening him with sexual assault to get him.
I know they're gonna come down here.
You better come down
So
here. I'll
sorry.
come.
You got a pretty mouth.
What the?
That's a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, Brendan, come to Vegas. We'll take you to that.
Yeah, that's the event we're going to, brother.
Dude, I don't know how they do this.
Me neither, dog.
I eat something a little too fast, and I need like a 5-minute break. So how are
water.
they?
Bro is sweating.
It's the water, dude.
Oh, you saw that?
My God.
83 hot dogs.
83 glizzies.
Kobayashi got
2 dudes.
washed, bro, waxed.
Waxed on the glizzy contest.
Is that recent?
Imagine being like the best glizzy eater. Like that's like your
I mean,
title.
if you're gonna do it,
like, you know what I mean? Like
if you're
imagine
gonna-
that's your
if
like
you're gonna do it,
that's your call to fame.
you might
is
as
like,
well be the best at
do I
it.
know you
Make
from
sure you
something?
put it on your resume.
Ate 83 hot dogs on national TV.
Yeah, baby. That's right. That's your plug right there.
I would, you know what I would be like? I would be like, is that a lot? Like how long did?
How many is a lot? Like
How many?
Does anyone have the Guinness Book of World Records handy? Let's see. You know, that
That
dude.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
my
dude.
word.
That's craziness.
Did you know that the Guinness Book of World Records was created by the same Guinness company that makes Guinness to settle bar arguments?
Is that true?
Yeah,
and there's a Guinness that makes beer as well.
no, you're not listening. They're the same company.
Oh,
And the beer Guinness is good too. The Guinness Book
beer
of
is
World
really
Beer
good
Records.
as well. Did you know?
Then he heard Guinness, and all he could think was like,
Beer
yeah,
records
I
are
like
good.
some Guinness.
Yeah, I like Guinness records.
Guinness is kind of
When
good.
Paul's done talking, I'm going to
gonna
say
say
that
it's
Guinness is
Guinness.
beer.
When he's done,
So the Guinness Book of World Records company is the same Guinness beer company.
yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Good, nice, cool,
Good.
cool Snapple fact, bro.
Julio says King Glizzy.
Daryl's
Yeah.
give me sample facts.
Nick says, don't forget the comped room at South Point. 5 guys for dinner isn't what you think it is. Brendan, why do I feel like I'm going to get Cosby'd? And
How
Nick says, and the Sonny Paul feud is back.
I know we were pretty good today.
We're pretty good
You
today.
didn't even pick my book.
I picked your book.
Yeah.
Julio
Your
wants
hair
to know
looks
what the
great.
Modelo world records are.
17 by me
Modelo.
on my birthday. It might be
I'm a big
Shane
fan.
actually.
Yeah.
Shane, do you want to do a Modelo drinking contest
I don't
between me and you?
think-
Yes.
Whoever can drink the most, and then
What were we doing at the house?
You
Sure.
know
A
what
Modelo drinking contest.
my favorite
Sure.
bit on this show is when somebody says something and Sonny like slightly misunderstands it. Like Frank was not asking what the world record for how many Modelos somebody's drank was. He was asking what would be in the Modelo world record book. But you took it and you were like,
I'll drink it.
I have the most Modelo.
I'll drink it.
And Frank is so nice. He was just like, yeah.
Sure.
Cool, man.
I lost
Good call.
control
But
4
that's
years
my
ago.
favorite thing. Yeah.
I haven't been in control for 4.5 years.
Yeah. No, you were not good today, so you don't get to talk.
No, actually, yeah, you derailed a couple times today.
I was off.
Yeah.
I was
And
off.
shout out to the shirt. It's not
I'll,
black.
I'll do.
Oh, it's a Frank shirt?
Look at the shirt. Yeah, it's
Brings
not
out the
black.
color of his eyes, dude.
Yeah, it's not black. It's a
It's Timmy Bermudez, so
Why'd you touch it like
Timmy
that?
Bermuda.
Timmy?
I mean, you would too if you were over here.
Don't give any press to whose shirt that is.
Thanks for loving on my shirt.
Yeah,
It's because we love you. buddy.
Oh, that's sweet.
we do.
No more
Sonny,
no more guy love.
no more guy.
no
love.
more guy love.
No more guy love.
Sonny, what do you got for the people?
I watched Severance.
Okay.
I am episode. Bless you. I am episode.
Episode
2.
bless you.
Everyone relax. Let him finish.
Talking about cinema here.
Let him finish.
I'm not like as hooked as Shane wants me to be, but I'm interested in what's going on. So I'm gonna, like you said earlier, stick with it.
What did you do? How far did you get? So
I'm season 2, episode 3.
beautiful.
How many seasons are there?
2.
It's just
I'm
2.
confused. Didn't you just say something different?
Wow.
What?
I thought you said you're on episode 2.
Season 2, episode
Hey,
3.
man.
I'm confused.
No,
I've only
there's not a
seen 2
season 3.
Oh,
There's
maybe
only
that. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I did, dude. I don't know.
Season.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I did.
He hasn't started episode 3 of season 2 yet. I think is what he's saying.
Correct. I'm on
yes,
episode
yes.
like 3.
Understood.
I've
Copy
watched
that.
1 and 2.
Sorry.
We're on the same page, kind of.
But the fact you love the season finale of season 1.
Season finale definitely hooked me. I was like, okay, now something's going on. So I'll finish it. Yeah, everybody go watch some good stuff. There's tons of stuff out right now.
Yeah.
So
Almost as much as the comics, right?
yeah, the duality there is beautiful.
Tons of comics. Marcus, what do you got?
So this weekend, Anime Las Vegas is going on at the World Market Center. So if you're in the Las Vegas area and you're interested in a ton of voice actors from your favorite shows, from Naruto, Last Airbender, Power Rangers, Pokemon even, that's going on. Check it out. I was actually kind of thinking about going myself just to see it. I've never been.
Let's cosplay.
Yeah, cosplay. Because Level Up will be next month, which is another one that's continually growing each year, and that's a big cosplay one as well. So it might be worth checking out. Surprisingly, very affordable as well. It's like $35 for a day or $50 for the weekend. So
Not bad.
March 29th, March 30th this weekend. So if you're in the Las Vegas area, you might want to consider that for your weekend plans.
Nice.
Why are you laughing at me, man?
Bro, you said,
Why are you laughing at me, man?
I think I'm
sitting
gonna
there
watch
like
the
this the
tournament.
whole time.
I might watch the tournament this weekend.
The what?
Basketball.
Oh.
Shane,
Yeah.
what do you got for the people?
I just want to tell everybody out there, we had a crazy time here tonight, didn't we, folks?
Yeah, we did. That's where the audience would clap and,
I
and
love-
cheer, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Live in the studio.
Saturday night.
I don't got much. I just want to tell everybody here, I love those 4 men in the best possible way.
Deeply, spiritually.
At that table over there.
Thank you, man.
And I love the guy behind the console equally as much. I just want to tell everybody this has been a great experience sitting over here watching the carnage that has ensued this whole time as I peacefully drink my Trulies and contemplate what will happen next week.
Unhindered.
Unhindered. Thank you.
You sound like he was about to quit the show.
I was like, are you leaving? Like,
Farewell
Retiring?
are you leaving?
No, I'm here. Where else am I going to go? who will take me?
Who's going to take me
Yeah,
after
who will
this?
take me? Yeah.
Next, you started here from humble beginnings, and now The View.
I'm here.
Now you're on The View.
Here we go, baby.
The one guy.
Thank you.
Frank, what do you have for the people?
Yeah.
You're always
Again-
asking, what does everybody else have? But we
No,
care about you.
Okay,
that's
so
sure.
sweet.
What do you have?
I was just gonna say that it's really cool to see people in comic shops.
Yeah, it
and the
is.
last 2 weeks, seeing the books flying off the shelves, it's been crazy to see the amount of stuff that's been out. I mean, we're not even doing it justice. Like I
no.
said,
League.
Justice League. Seasons is amazing. PKJ's Hell Hunters and Incredible Hulk came out yesterday as well. It's got an honorable mention.
Yes.
Ultimate Wolverine #3 came out yesterday. There's so much stuff right now. Just like you're overstimulated, overwhelmed. It's just
The last issue
there's
of
so much stuff.
Speaking of Wolverine, the Wolverine, that
Speaking of Wolverine, Paul.
that miniseries that Greg Capullo was working with
The
Hickman with.
Wolverine's Revenge. or
Yeah, that ended as well. That final issue came out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
He's out of his mind.
What did I miss?
Hey, Paul.
He's out of his
Speaking
mind.
of Wolverine, Paul.
Paul,
his
when
mind.
people are scooping up all those basement glizzies, how could they get at us in the interweb?
When people are scooping up all them basement glizzies, they can get at us at at Into the West Comics on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, anywhere you listen to it.
This is a
at
weird
Into_comics on Twitter.
It's weird.
I want to say 2 things.
Sam.
First thing, to piggyback on what Frank said,
Paul, now.
I think one of the reasons that we are always pushing like going to comic book shops is because there's not a Barnes and Noble for comic book shops. And what I mean when I say that is when you go to a comic book shop and you buy comics, you are supporting real, actual people who own a business in your city.
Absolutely.
You are not giving to some corporation. There's not a bunch of chain comic book
small
stores.
business.
You are going to a legitimate small business and supporting someone and the city in a completely different way. I don't know what Sonny's doing. But like, so even if you don't read comics on a regular basis, take your friend, take your son, daughter, somebody, and go check it out.
Take someone's son or daughter.
And get something, get like a cool cover you think.
Find someone's
kidnap
son or
somebody, drag somebody there. But I just think they're very like a very integral part of the community, and they're important in a different way than most kind of places you buy things at are.
Right. Absolutely.
The second thing I want to say is completely different. I went to almost the antithesis of what I've just said.
Good word.
I went to Powell's Books in Portland. I mentioned that earlier. That place is so cool. There's so many books in there. I bought a bunch of stuff. The thing I wanted to mention that I'm reading, though, I got No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy.
Nice.
That is my favorite movie of all time.
Nice.
I have heard that the book is almost to a T, the movie.
Oh, really?
And I have about 50 pages left in the book. And it is like... There's some extra wrinkles in there and stuff, and it almost feels like I'm watching the movie for the first time again because of the little parts that are different. But it is very good, and it's not too long of a book. It's only like 300 pages, but it's just very, very good, and it is literally almost like down to like describing the way characters turn and pick things up is like to a T almost the movie.
That's your favorite movie all time, Paul?
That was the Coen brothers, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's up there for in like the top 5 of my favorite. I would say if you ask me what I think the best movie of all time is, it would be that or To Kill a Mockingbird. Those would be my 2 favorite. But I think and I got a bunch of other. I got The Terror by Dan Simmons and Hyperion.
Planet of the Apes 2.
Planet of the Apes 2. But no, I think that bookstore is dope. And if you ever find yourself in Portland, you should go check it out.
That's what's up.
It's enormous, bro.
That's actually those are people who we haven't heard from in a while. What's the last thing that the Coen brothers ever did? I can't remember the last movie they did.
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Planet of the Apes.
It was Hail Caesar.
Because I love the Coen brothers.
But the Coen brothers, Hail Caesar, I think was the last movie they worked on together.
It was after?
Then they separated. I don't remember which one made The Tragedy of Macbeth, which was very good.
Okay.
And then the other one made two movies since. They're not they're not working together anymore. Not because they had some kind of falling out. They just want to do their own.
Right.
But the Denzel Washington Tragedy of Macbeth was one of them, and then there was a couple other movies that
The Matrix.
The Matrix. The Matrix.
I miss their stuff. I really do.
Guys, we're on our way out of here. Sonny,
Hey.
you know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's hot dog time in America.
Glizzy time.
Glizzy time in America. Woo! Guys, do us a favor if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, like, share.
Sure.
Tell a friend. Tell your auntie.
Tell a friend.
Tell your auntie.
Tell your auntie.
Support LCS everywhere, please.
All men equally.
Love all men equally.
Okay. Guys, have a great night.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week.
Love
I
you,
promise
Eva.
we'll be better next week.
No, we won't.
I thought we were pretty good.
Have a good evening.
We were all right.
See, that pissed me off.
Good night, everyone.
That was the loosest, without a doubt, the loosest show.